Okay. This thing is promoted. Yeah. Which means, I think, that the UI is not functioning or something again. I don't know what's up with this or with that. The UI seems to decide to randomly not work from time to time. Yeah, okay. Time to restart the game. Okay, let's see if it's functional now. The buttons have text on them. This still doesn't show up. Amazing. Yeah, look at that. That's don't even know what's going on here, but I guess we're doing textless. Textless. I don't know if it's actually textless or not. But, let's see, world map, home. Yep, still textless. Nice. And now this is stuck on screen. Okay, time to restart the game again. So we'll be right back. Okay, back again. I'm seeing text this time. So maybe we'll be not experiencing any of the UI bugs. It's a big maybe on that though. Let's see if I can look at the unit. Some of its stuff is still missing. And now the game is busted again because I looked at the unit. Okay. I will be restarting the game again. Okay. Back again. Let's see if this can actually function this time. Which I am not certain of by any means. Okay, we click on this, click over here, and we finally have access to the unit stats readout. Which I think means I will be promoting the portable wall. Look at that. Perfect amount of gears. Now I'm entirely broke. Yeah. Nice, right? Let's see, yeah, we got that. Let's see, nothing here to grab. I'll grab. Actually, I'll grab those, and then I will. What do I want to upgrade? Because I clearly want to be upgrading something right about now, I think. This is maxed, okay. Let's look at the oil pump. How about that? Yeah, I'll upgrade the oil pump. Even though oil does not get very used or used very much. Gonna need to get gears to heal stuff again. But nothing should take so many gears aside from the portable wall promotion that's already started. So realistically, it should be just fine. And whether or not that's actually fine, of course, is a thing there. Whether or not it's actually fine, yeah. Hello, Mr. Tronk. We're gonna try out the newly promoted helicopters. They do pretty decent damage nowadays. 300 to 360 to an anti-tank to tanks, and then it's got crit versus tank, which is the only thing that matters. $80 to $97 on that. Okay. Go for some of those, and I seem to be out of units to place. Now, unfortunately, it's RNG attacks, or RNG damage, or on which squares the damage actually hits, I mean. So it's not the best if you get unlucky. But, getting something where there's a whole line of enemies, it's really pretty good. Alright, let's use the anti-tank thing on the mammoth, because that's very clearly a tank after all. And now I gotta not lose my front line to the numerous enemies. Two, huh? Look at that. Still gains SP really fast, even though it's well, it's gonna be capped out soon enough anyways. You can't actually unlock the next rank for it. Like, it won't be able to go to rank 6 until after level 51 is unlocked. Which is kind of a thing, I guess. Nothing to do there, okay. That's a thing you need to keep in mind. The Kraken is back and ready to demolish my navy. What I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna use a single ironclad, because I don't want to use two. I guess this way, at least I don't have to reset quite as often for the poison. And by quite as often, I mean however often the Kraken wants. And I mean, I just don't have the gears right now to be throwing 2 ironclads at this thing either. I should have been hitting the other tentacles. Okay, I need to definitely take out these two. Because they've both used their slap attacks. That ship is going to hopefully not die. Those are both back to there. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do this. And bring it back around for that. Use this so that he gets the slap attack on off cooldown again. Wonder why I get suppressed. Then again, I guess suppressed doesn't do as much as one might think. Okay, that boat is dead. Dead? Yes, that boat is dead. Time to use the grouper. And do very little damage. Very little damage is still acceptable as opposed to a lot of damage. Well, actually, no, what am I even saying? I would like to do a lot of damage. So there goes this bow. Let's see, what are the tentacles looking like? Now, it might actually survive if it survives. I know that's a really weird sort of thing to say, but technically speaking, it might survive if it doesn't take any more damage. Okay, it's gonna die in that one turn. Never mind. It was very close, though. Of course, yes, of course. Yes, of course, indeed, indeed. That's perfectly reasonable. That's less reasonable. Okay, machine guns. Let's go. Machine guns again. Yeah, this is average Kraken sort of thing, at least. Let's see. Okay, alright, we'll just aim down the middle. And not kill the unit. Okay, whatever. Come on. Machine guns in for the win. And there goes 4 gears and a bunch of other good stuff that I would prefer not to lose. I guess I'd better turn these back on. I've actually got some bars and stuff to be converting. So that's what I'm gonna go for. And I'd say I should probably head to the Silver Wolves. See if I can't relieve them of some of their numerous resources. That's nice. Okay, we're gonna take out the bus. I mean, not take out the bus. This first attack sucks really bad versus armor. Nice, that is very nice. Let's see here. Truck is going to be dead. Get rid of that guy. And hopefully get rid of this guy. Gear and bars. It's already recovered from some of the losses. Now recovering from all the losses is a wrong aeroplane. I want the helicopter instead of the airplane. I'm gonna just see how this does. Yeah, it almost takes it out. Oh, okay. Okay. This is looking pretty bad right about now. So first I want to get rid of this guy. Next I want to get rid of these, maybe. Then we got this thing on ready to attack, so we gotta get rid of that. And get rid of that. Except it didn't die, so we try again. Get rid of that. And get rid of that. That was a very close battle. Almost lost my front line. Yeah, these things are not quite as durable as one might like. Go for the triple tanks. We're gonna hope that the front line here can actually survive. Hit him with a bit of the AoE damage. And a bit more of it too. That's nice. I like that. Let's see, what don't I like? I don't like these guys. Well. I don't like the gray hit there either. Okay, please machine guns, and machine guns have failed. Tank is about to die. Tank is really about to die. I mean, actually it's got 75 HP, right? That should be able to tank at least 10 more hits. Ooh. Hey, you know, that's 3 battles have dropped gears so far. Okay, so I don't like these dudes up front here. They are really annoying. So strategy this time is to get rid of this guy before he can attack. Because those things got to shred off so much armor last time. Hit him. What's going on here? Okay. Bit of a delay there. Uh-huh. 250 damage. That's not very nice. I would prefer to not take so much damage. Yeah, the RNG on actually hitting or not is a bit rough for these things. Sometimes the attacks will hit like 5 times on the same square. And other times? Well, other times it won't hit anything. But yeah, taking out the frontal minigun trucks or whatever definitely improved the results there. Now I wonder, can any of you guys hit air? This thing can hit air for a very low amount of damage. This thing of course can't hit air. This thing can, this thing can with both its attacks, okay. That thing can't, that thing can. Wow. Yeah, they have a lot of anti-air on this for the Silver Wolves. Uh-oh. Well, not too much damage yet, but get rid of the other one at least. That guy. Let's get rid of this. want this thing gone too, so that it's not hitting with a big attack. Yeah, sometimes it hits 3 times for 18 damage, and sometimes it hits for 170 damage on a single hit. 2 bars, that's very nice. Let's see. Now I could go for the same. I'm just gonna spawn the tanks. I don't care at this point. I'm not scrolling through the whole unit list this time. This is the last battle, so it's fine. Just fine. I think I'm probably going to have to, like, what's it called? Cut that recording, like, at the very start, and sort of bug report it or whatever. Yeah, probably. Because if that wasn't a bug, then I don't know what is. I mean, it sure felt like a bug to me when I was experiencing it. Okay. Shall I repair those? No, I shall repair one of these, and I shall repair both of these. And then hopefully, now that I don't have to spend a ton of gears on promotions, I'll be able to repair the other units as well. Well, I mean, as far as like the boss strike losses go, these and these are like not really an actual loss. These are the last like actual losses from the boss strike. And then these are like sort of a collateral damage, since I needed to spend 30 gears to promote the walls. And I'd rather promote the walls than heal 3 of those units. Because healing 3 units is kind of... Oh, I got 2 snipers already. What am I even doing? What am I even doing? I am looking for... I want one of those? Yes, I do want one of those. I will train one of those. Do I want one of these? No way. That's too expensive for right now, but this is perfect. Perfect cost. Well, don't know if I'd actually say it's actually perfect cost, or if it's more of a something else. Yeah. So this thing still levels up pretty quickly. It'll probably level up a lot slower once, so I got what, 2 days on these? Yeah, 2 days. Then I think the plan after those is probably, if these are promotable, which they probably won't be, or if these are promotable, which they probably won't be, these probably won't be promotable either. This will probably actually be promoted. So after the walls, I'll do the dragon. And then I'll maybe do the chucker. Yeah, probably that. Well, I don't really need to worry about that. We're not getting a level cap increase just yet. I could maybe... I should definitely work on the veterans at some point too. And then, what else is there here? These are rank 2, so they won't be... Those things are not a ground unit. Let's see, these are basically there. So I'll get this up to there. So I'll do the wall, I'll do the dragon. Or once the wall's done, I'll do the dragon. And then I will probably do this, and then probably focus on the chucker. Or I'll do the chucker and the dirigible in reverse order, but whatever. That's basically the idea there, or the plan. Whether or not I actually follow through with my plan or just forget what I said is another story. But that's the plan, and that's the end of this one video also. So, yes.